rising. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my beautiful sister Kelly. How are you, my beautiful sister? Grand rising, grand rising. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. I see. Okay, is it fixed? Are you able to moderate now back on Earth Angels? Did things get adjusted? Is the correction happening? I've learned just to go with the flow. I'm learning that this is all working itself out, especially in this electronic world. But I see that you're posting through there, so I think I feel encouraged. I feel encouraged by this. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. It is a blessing and an honor to have you. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Earth Angel Jamaica. It is a blessing and honor to have you in this space, place, and time. Kelly, guess not. Okay, that was weird. So you were for a minute, right? You were just commenting under it, no problem. And now it's switched again. Is there like a button on your side that you can? I don't know. We're going to have to. This is so interesting. So interesting. I love the retrogrades. I'm telling you, I'm definitely feeling the energy today. I'm feeling it, and I'm so grateful. I am so grateful, universe, that we have these tools, that we've been spending these last 8 weeks really mastering our energy, coming and understanding our energy, really diving into these tools because we're prepared. We're prepared for this energy. We're prepared for this retrograde. We understand how the universal energy is flowing. We understand how our energy is flowing. And then all of a sudden, we understand how the pieces come together and we can use this energy, lasso it to our benefit, right? Kelly, that's so bizarre. I don't know either. Well, it'll all work out because you just did. You were fine. You were commenting and now it's not. So universe will tag this, figure it out. I feel the same way today. It's been one of those days for me already, and it became very evident to me from the moment I woke up today till now. It's like, okay, I had intentions of how my day was going to roll, right? I had intentions of that. And I love today's our life purpose too. It's all about life purpose. We're talking about life purpose. But my energy, my flow, my body, my being in itself has different plans today, especially with this energy, right? So I could go into resistance and try to push myself and force myself to do what I think I needed to be doing, or I could pump the brakes, which I'm choosing to do, use my tools, use my crystals, use my oils, use my meditation, use the skills of going within, and allow myself to recharge and to connect and to understand the universe is communicating with me. My body is responding in a way that it's requiring some extra attention. That's what this is about. That's what we do here in this space, place, and time, right? We focus on the art of nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. We are in week 8 of that 8-week series, like I said, where we have been going in, diving into each one of our own energy systems, each one of our 7 chakras. We're in number 7 now, the very top, the crown. We've been getting to the root of it. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Getting to the root of understanding our energy, right? It's great. We've got all these planets in retrograde, all this, the universe, all that's happening too. This is energy we're dealing with around us, right? But that we're like we're just going with it when we are not in our energy. This is where our power lies, right? When we're looking out there for the effects, it's coming within here and learning to master this. And then when we are in the effects around us, we know how to navigate our energy and use this to our advantage. Right? My beautiful sister Cherokee in the house. Thank you for being here, sister. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, FYI also, if you are not already following Earth Angels Heaven Sent over on YouTube, be sure to do that, because if we have any issues or wonkiness on the Facebook, it always flows, or TikTok. I stream in 3 different platforms simultaneously: TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. YouTube doesn't seem to have any issues. So definitely, Grand Rising, my beautiful sister Haley. Thank you for being here, sister. Hello, hello. Yeah, so we don't seem to have any trouble in TikTok, and we don't seem to have any trouble in YouTube for some reason. Facebook likes to give us some issues and gets wonky. So if you do have any issues, make sure you pop over there. Make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel because you can always go back and rewatch the whole series. Like I said, we're in week 8 of this 8-week series. Each week we've dove in, really gotten into the root, the core of that chakra, understanding this energy that is working within us and how it helps us to function and operate, right? And you're back in over there. This is great. So my moderator, Miss Kelly, has been having trouble in um, Facebook. Has not been letting her do moderate the way, like, it's weird. And on my end, everything's looked fine, but right, the retrogrades, okay, we're flow with it. We surrender. And it's great because now she's back on there this morning and she just commented, maybe it's the retrograde and my Gemini energy, right? Because literally even this morning she was on as Earth Angels and then all of a sudden it kicked her back into her and now she's back there. I love it, right? Mastering that energy. Well, talk about your life purpose, Miss Kelly. Talk about your life purpose. I'm so glad you're here. I really, really am so glad you're here. Yay. Okay, guys. So I do have a little outline. So we keep on point here, right? Today, we're like I said, we're in the crown chakra. We're talking about the crown. We've spent this week diving into Tuesday. We've talked about the essential oils and of course the foods being more, since this is the spiritual, the out of the body. This is about the fasting, right? The getting the nourishment from spiritual nourishment, not the physical nourishment, right? So the fasting, this is the place of fasting using the essential oils. Yesterday we talked about ways that we can do that meditation using sound, using the sound of 963 hertz. Is the same with the third eye and the crown. That very high frequency is a great way to do a just silent meditation. It's a place of that silence and just allowing that flow, right? Really opened us up. It was a beautiful, we could all feel that buzzing, that vibration, right? We did just a 3-minute meditation. And so the point of that is to see how easy it is for us to take 3 minutes out of our day. 3 minutes out of our day. Kind of, yes, Space Cow. Yes, a little bit. We're talking about energy. We're learning about our chakras, how to master. We focus on nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit here. Take an hour out of our day. Right now, we are talking about the body and the energy systems. So we're getting ready to talk about some of the tools that we can use. Today, we're talking about crystals, rocks that we can use in our energy field to help bring this crown chakra into balance. And the beautiful things about rocks and crystals is we learn, and we talk about some of these we're going to go through today, and we've learned through these 8 weeks, is a lot of them are cross, right? They help in more than just one of the chakras. They really help bring alignment. And so just having these things in our field, because they're vibrating at that energy, they're the tuners. They tune us up. They help bring us into that attunement, right? Reiki is so magical. I used to do a balance once a week and it helps. Absolutely. Thank you, Space Cow. Yes, see, Space Cow just said highly recommended. Used to do treatment once. Are you a Reiki master? Are you a practitioner? That's awesome. That's so amazing. I love that. I highly recommend it. I love it. And Miss Karen in the house. She said, here is a thought for today I just found in my book. Strength and life are all around me, passionately embracing me, holding and loving me all the time. To tap into that joyful energy and flow with it, all I have to do is let go of me, my fears, my expectations. Let's go and float on the ocean of now. Wow, that was very powerful, Miss Karen. Thank you for sharing that. Boom, right? Tapping into that joy. Ah, that's what we do here. That's our goal. All right, guys, so let's get into this so we don't. So again, I am going to do a little plug for tinyrituals.com, their blog on the crystals. We have learned so much through them over this 8 weeks. That has been my go-to source. I just love the way they're wording, the way they it just feels right. It's just so nice the way they give us the information. I did go ahead and plug that into the feed on the Facebook. So if you're, it's tinyrituals.com blogs that we're getting this information from, and they have some beautiful work over there too. So um, just used to go and she would use the bowls and meditation. It was so deep. That's fabulous. So you've experienced the cleansing, the amazingness of a Reiki energy session. They really are beautiful. It's amazing. I love getting sessions done too because, you know, even though I'm a Reiki master and I do Reiki daily with myself, it's always so wonderful to have someone else's energy too coming in and doing a little. To me, it's like a dusting, a house dusting almost. It's just like I tickle through the whole inside of my body, and it just feels so good. I love it. It is magical. It really is. Um, all right, guys, I get sidetracked here. See, good morning, Angela. How are you, sister? Good morning. So good to see you. We're getting ready to dive in here. Here we go. I'm gonna pop over. I'm not gonna be able to see your guys' comments for a few seconds. I gotta pop back and forth with this one when we do this way. But so first off, let's just touch bases, a little reminder, right, of what the crown chakra is. This is the bridge between, right, it's right on top of our head. It's the crown. Literally, if we were to picture ourselves wearing that royal crown, we're the king and queen of the world, right? This is our highest vibration. You guys ever wonder, you know, we see the king and queens, they wear the crown of gold, right? It's always made of gold to their crowns, and then it is filled with stones, crystals, right? Kings and queens are supposed to be the chosen, the guide, the guides, the connection to that spirit, right? They're supposed to be hand chosen from the creator, from source, the belief of the kings and queens, right? And so this not only just representing of like the value that they have, right? We see this as, oh my gosh, you see these shiny jewels and they're worth so much in the value, but really the high spirituality that is connected to this, that they were connecting themselves to, using this energy in the crown chakra. We know the frequencies, right? The frequencies of crystals, of metals vibrate at a higher. So when you have these gems, these emeralds, these rubies, these diamonds, right? Amethyst, all these things throughout these crowns. What a high vibration they were bringing and opening up. It was a representation of opening up their crown to the spirit so that they could divinely be open to be that conduit that we're all able to be open and be, right? That's what we're learning about, to master that. That's the little shift in the belief system there, because they're used to have a belief that it was only those certain chosen people that could do that. But we know today with energy and the things we do and how and what, that we have access to that. We just experienced that yesterday, right? We felt that crown yesterday in that meditation. We feel it when we take the time to go within. We know that that's there for us, right? So that's the space. It's the bridge between the physical world that we feel beneath our feet and all the secrets of the stars. The crown chakra is where we go to connect with all that sits between our earthly understanding. When our crown chakra is cracked open and all the light and energy of our body contained with the universe, we can truly leap into our highest learning. Those with an open crown can find themselves in beautiful spiritual balance. They radiate from peace and light. They are grounded and give themselves over to trust rather than being led by fear. They are open to all the great teachings of the universe, and they are surrounded by abundance. The joys of a crown chakra cosmic connection can awaken every cell in the body and grant you a deep feeling of belonging and meaning. Thank you so much for those roses. Talk about high energy, the highest frequency. I love that. Thank you. So, if you're curious, what would it look? So that's when we're in balance. That's what we all obtain for, right? Or seeking to obtain that balance. Grand Rising, Pauline. Good to see you, sister. Grand Rising. So when it's out of balance, if we have a little bit of a blockage or an imbalance happening, we can feel the weight of cynicism on our shoulders. We dismiss spirituality or feel overwhelmed by the experiences that invite us to explore deeper. It's just too much. We're too overwhelmed by it. You can feel locked into loneliness, unhappiness, malice, lack of direction in life. You may you may not understand your purpose. That thing we're talking about today, our life purpose too, right? We tie that into the spiritual laws. And could even be trapped in a victim mentality and unable to take responsibility for your own life. Even for those that have gone the opposite way and have an overwhelmed crown, this can lead to a lack of balance and grounding. You may feel spacey and out of contact on a human level. Balance, balance, balance. This is the chakra that's all about really the balance, focusing on that balance, right? So the healing crystals, right? Healing crystals. Being soaked in high spiritual vibes is no surprise that crystals are a perfect companion for those wanting to open the crown chakra. All crystals come with cosmic energy, but some are more weighted towards a way of this world and others towards the higher consciousness. These gems tend to be blessed with the colors purple and white and are brimming with ethereal properties. Take a look at these healing crystals that we're going to talk about now. I got a few of them with me, but again, I plugged this website that I'm referring to right now in the comments on the Facebook. I don't know how to do that on the TikTok yet, guys. Sorry. But so you can pop over there and check them out as we go along if you want to, if you can do that, or you can go back and check it out later. The very first one on the list, though, guys, is amethyst. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I do have one of those. I have these all. I have amethyst. I'm bathed in amethyst. I love. Good morning, Bjorn. Welcome, sister. Thank you for being here. So yes, amethyst, right? Yes, look at that. This is a beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, you feel it? Can you feel her? She is amazing, isn't she? So I love amethyst. It's for even before I really woke up to my spiritual understanding. Amethyst was always like I wanted amethyst around me all the time, right? So this serene queen of them all, the amethyst stone is every inch the crown chakra gem, perfectly purple and prized for being loaded with spiritual vibes. Amethyst washes away all shades of stress and anxiety and preps you for receiving the light of the universe. It also gets going in the third eye, making sure that you are tapped into your infinite wisdom and deep understanding so you are ready to receive all the messages that you require. Amethyst ensures you are ready for deep meditation, raising your vibration, and turning any negative energy, transmuting it into those feelings of love and connected consciousness. Powerful stone. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're beautiful. Right? What a very amethyst is a super powerful stone. I'm anxious. I'm so glad you're here to see all of this. See, I'm so good. Divine timing. What I do know is the universe is always divinely conspiring just for us. And if you guys hear the kitties and the doggies are playing under there, that's all the animals going crazy under my feet. You know how they do. So, all right. The next one up is clear quartz, guys. Clear quartz. Again, another one that I have constantly, again, even before I really understood the value, right? Just that these were things that my higher self was knowing I needed around me without me even knowing I needed around me, right? These are two of my favorite pieces. I literally lug this guy around with me everywhere. He's in my portable office. I have a little portable suitcase office that I carry my cards and my goodies, and it has some crystals and things that goes with me everywhere I go. I always have. This is definitely one. These two are my, right? The jams. I love them. Every shade of purple stops me in my tracks. Me too, sister, right, Kelly? Me too. Yes, me too. I even had a purple Camaro. So sparkling in ice bright clarity, a clear quartz stone is sublime master healer and healer on many different levels. This clear-headed gem gets to work on all the chakras, removing blockages and making sure that energy flows with the force of a fine spring melt. Clear quartz brings you in to sit with your higher self and readies you for the experience of an open mind and an open heart. An open crown and welcomes the light to flow right through, awakening dormant dreams and desires and filling every inch of your physical and spiritual self with purpose and power. This guy I use anytime I'm doing my Reiki energy sessions. This guy, that's why he's in my portable office. I make sure this is with me. Power. This is like a supercharger, right? Yeah, and I know it. I feel it. Not only for me, but those I'm working with, right? It's so amazing, these tools we have available. I have 5. I know that I need 4 more of those. Boom, right? I love it. And I'm excited to announce that soon, Earth Angels Heaven Sent GoDaddySites.com, soon to be just .com, but right now temporary, is going to be having crystals and rocks and goodies for sale. Beside, we already have a small amount in there, but more and more and more. So make sure you guys like the website and follow and stay tuned for new stuff. That's a place where you can plug in 24 hours a day to get good, positive vibes, tools of all sorts. So, all right, guys, selenite. I don't have my selenite with me today, but I always have some with me. So I don't know. I actually left it sitting on and I have a little heart one, which is really cool. It's one of the purest crown chakra gems you can find. Peachy or snow white in its raw form. This gem helps heal across the board. Selenite is soaked in the element of truth, integrity, and positive power. It helps you step into the light and live an insightful, purpose-driven life that makes space for higher thinking. Selenite goes beyond the here and now to horrific visions. It helps you to tune into the higher frequencies and can even connect you with spirit guides and grants access to the angelic realm, which we all have access to. We do. I would rather buy them through our family than somewhere I don't know when they are come from. Me too. Exactly, Bjorn. Me too, sister. 100-fold. And that's why over at the only place I buy online is through the Native Prince Crystal Healing family. I know them over there and I trust that, or I go in person. I'm a in person because I'm a feely though. I like to feel the energy, feel the vibes. But I trust everybody. I do. I trust everybody in our family over on the Native Prince 100-fold for that. So, all right, lepidite. This is the next one. Shades of purple, pink comes together in lovely moods. A crown chakra winner. This gem is awesome at filtering out anxiety and bringing peace and radiance raining down on you. Lepidite is a stone that wants you to feel whole and laced in wonder. And this means balancing everything from your physical well-being to mental clarity. And of course, a cosmic connection. This helps to open up the crown, clears out fear, and helps you to internalize happiness instead of spending all your energy chasing it. So, right, instead of looking outside of ourselves, we learn to come within and find that we are. Howlite coming up next. This is forever encouraging you to find your own true path. The cream-colored hue and splayed green roads that cross the surface. So this is a white stone, and it almost looks like marble. If you're not sure familiar with this one, looks almost like a marble. It's all about destiny. Far from just a dreamer's gem, Halenite makes a bridge of clarity between your heart chakra and your crown chakra. Let's talk about purpose, right? This is where when we come into alignment with our heart chakra, right? Our purpose, receiving, giving, um, and the cosmos, right? So it grants that wisdom, infinite love, and understanding to shine. For anyone that might be feeling lost in this world, this is a great stone to get and bring into your world to help you to connect with your guide, to come within, to help you to connect between this heart and that crown. Okay. Labradite. Sorry, guys, I'm having to bounce back and forth so I can see the comments and I come back and forth. So, Labradite. This is one of the most mystical stones. If you guys have not seen Labradite, hello, and you're over there. Okay. I'm so glad. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're here to hang out too. Okay, guys. So, Labradite. You guys, if you haven't seen Labradite, I love Labradite. It really is one of my favorites. It's just so mystical looking in itself, you know, when you see just if you don't know what it looks, look it up or come over to the site, check it out. You'll be able to see, but it's so beautiful, right? It echoes with flashing colors of aurora borealis, which is exactly, yes, that's a great description, right? It's just like the northern lights, literally in a stone. This gem works across your higher chakras. It clears the throat so you can be heard. It taps into the third eye so you can see, and it chases the clouds from the crown so you can connect with your highest sense of self. Labradite is all about stirring up the imagination and helping you to tap into the magic of the mystique. It also brings protection to the aura. It means that you can let go without fear. Yes, right? I love that one. It is one that I have on my I have two different altars here in two different locations. So at this location and my other, and I have labradite on my other one too. That's a beautiful stone that just showed up on my door one day. Imagine that. It's beautiful how spirit does this. Okay, sugarlight. This is one I have not seen particularly before, and I just think it's beautiful. It's a very deep purple, very, very deep purple. And it brings a high purpose purple hues to connect your heart to your head, making opening the crown chakra a simpler process. It is one of the best things about sugarlight. Sugarlight is the ability to help you embrace ideas of forgiveness and moving forward. When we get stuck in the past, this can move us away from our crown chakra space and keep this can move us away from our crown chakra space that keeps us stagnant. Sugarlight is known as the healer's gem, and this speaks volumes to the spiritual vibes that it promises to keep you strong and soaked in courage no matter what, right? And we all know this shadow work and stuff takes courage. Mastering our energy, learning about ourselves, this is courageous work. This is a very powerful one to check out. Okay, white agate. Take a deep breath. White agate is a wonderful stone for the crown chakra, and it's all about balance and release. Harmony sits in the helm of this snow white stone that helps to flush out toxins and brings your feminine and masculine energies into symbolic style. White agate shakes out the cobwebs of anxiety and depression and can even help connect with higher realms of angel and spirit guides. For those who want all the powers of agate with the side of spiritual charm, this is the gem you need. I love that. All the powers with the side of some spiritual charm. Little spiritual charm sprinkled on top of it, please. Isn't that awesome? I love it. All right, next one, fluorite. Yes, look at that purple fluorite right there. Isn't that beautiful? Fluorite. Hello, Patty. Welcome, sister. Fluorite is focus and clarity are pushed to the forefront when it comes to embracing all the magic of fluorite stone. This crown chakra gem is awesome at sweeping up debris and moving you away from confusion and shadow into the light. It is an excellent gem to stash in hand when you want to swim deeper into your meditation, and it opens the doors that previously may have been locked for you. For those who want to dive in, pick a deeper shade of purple to truly ignite those crown chakra vibes. So literally holding this, right? What this is talking, holding this in our hand when we're doing these meditations literally can unlock some of these doors that are in there that we haven't been able to get into yet, right? How cool is that? Lapis lazuli. I love this one. I absolutely love this one. This is one that just showed up on my doorstep last week, right? Remember when we were getting into the throat chakra, or 2 weeks ago when we were getting into the throat chakra? Grand Rising, Victoria. Thank you for being here, sister. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Lapis lazuli is another stone soaked in regal mysticism. Flaked with gold and ribbons of white, this deep, beautiful blue stone is a surefire treat for the crown chakra. In fact, lapis also works across all the higher chakras. It encourages open communication by clearing the throat. It invites wisdom and emotional intellect by connecting the third eye, and it illuminates the mind and helps you call on your spiritual powers by awakening the potential of your chakra. Boom. Moonstone. This is feminine energy and it flows through the heart chakra, the third eye chakra, and illuminates the crown chakra with the radiant white glow of the moonstone. Just like the orb that brings light to our dark nights, the moonstone is the gem that heals gently, doesn't overwhelm us when it comes to spiritual growth. It reminds us that we are part of this universe and that spirituality can have strong feminine yin energy that doesn't require chasing, pushing, or trying to sculpt yourself into a certain way. Through embracing, accepting change and learning to let go of that which doesn't serve us, we open ourselves up and receive abundance and heavenly gifts of the universe. All right, guys, one more white calcite. Say farewell to the self-limiting beliefs and step into your spiritual power with the pale and perfect pop of the white calcite stone. Working across the sacral chakra, the solar plex chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra, the white calcite stone brings high vibration energy to the body, mind, and soul, and makes sure that you can align with every inch of your spiritual bliss. So, boom. And I did see a comment over here. Let's see. Ange, you said you need to come to Oregon and check out the shop, right? It's all online. My whole shop's digital. I'm doing it all online now, especially I've been that's where if you go to the website where you booked through, if you look in the shop, that's where things will be added. Things are keeping to come, but it's all going to be online now. So and if you ever have any questions with any of the stones that are in there online, just message me. I'd be happy to answer them, or even video chat so you can check it out more. I get it, feel the vibe. But for right now, everything's going online because I discovered the World Wide Web. I get to worldwide. What? Expanding beyond, I'm expanding. That's the beautiful thing about the website is it's everything's there. The services are listed, the shops listed there. All of the things will be coming, and I'll be adding as I go, adding, and yeah. So stay tuned. I'm so excited. And Teddy Bear in the house. Welcome, Teddy. Thank you for being here. You and Archangel Michael in the house. Thank you guys for showing up. How are you today, brother? All right, guys. So that's our crown chakra. That's our last tool that we're going to talk about in this series. Tomorrow we're going to move into Q&A, right? Show and tell time. Questions and answers. So if you have any questions about your energies, about these chakras, about anything that we have talked about along this journey, this is the space tomorrow where you can email me, earthangelsheavensent@gmail.com. You can message me through here. Thank you guys for all those beautiful gifts. You're so amazing. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. You can email me the questions or send them through the messenger, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere. Send them, connect. The cool thing too is not only if you have questions, but if you have an experience, if you have something along this journey that has affected you, that you've grown or expanded or picked up or see different, or maybe you've got an aha and you want to share, that we could all get that aha. It's about us sharing, coming together, sharing with one another our experiences so that we can all elevate, and we all hear the same thing every day, right? But because we are unique individuals, because we're hearing the same information, we're still receiving it in our own way, whatever frequency we're at, right? Man, I could tell my story. And if you would want to come on and tell your story, girl, I could even, if you're willing, it's up to you. You could either email me with permission of what you would like me to say, and I will relay it for you. Or you can do it in the comments yourself. Or you could even send a little video ahead if you want to just pre-record a little video of yourself and send it to me. I could play it. That would be a great way. Or I could even send you a link and we could do a live with you on here if you were up to it. And I understand we're all in our own comfort zone, so this isn't a push, but it's a get to, right? And I really encourage you, Ange, to share your story. Share your story, because your story is someone else's story too. Just a little different, right? It's the same but different, the same energy, the same vibe. Others are she's all, thank you, just with working. Got you. I understand. Yeah, because you're right. Yes. Yes, I got you. Maybe you could do a short video, just a short little video, or just a little testimony. That you would, I prefer it in your words than me. I know your story and I would be happy to kind of translate it, but it's always better if it's in your words, right? Because it's my perspective of your story. And it's better if we get your perspective of your story, right? Because then we can see it like that. That's the beauty. We're all unique. So if you have time, that would be great. I understand, again, you're super busy, and I'm grateful and honored that you're even open enough to share right now with us. All right. Because Anne just had some amazing, divine, right? Talk about the universe divinely conspiring for her along this journey. And that's the beautiful thing. When we hear these testimonies, when we hear others' experiences, it does help others to start to see those synchronicities. It's like, oh, well, that happened to me too. And I thought maybe I was just a little, thought I was, if you hear someone sharing they've been seeing numbers, or they got this sign or that, and then you've been getting that too. And you're like, okay, these are confirmations for you too, right? This is how sharing, because we're one and we expand and we grow. Fill your backpack with crystals instead of carrying what no longer serves you, and your load will be so much lighter despite the weight of the crystals. Amen, Sister Kelly Jones. Absolutely, right? How much junk have we really been lugging around in our backpacks? It's true, right? This weight compared to that weight is nothing in comparison in that spiritual realm. It's so accurate. These make us lighter, right? Lighten us up. Love it. Love it. All right, guys, we are going over time, so I'm going to move forward. We do focus on nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. Focusing on prosperity, right? Prosperity and our connection, understanding that prosperity is our divine birthright. And if you look up the word prosperity, it means to be in a state of prosperity, to be in a prosperous state. So for me, I go into looking at the words associated with that: milk and honey, ease, happiness, grace, joy, freedom, right? That's our divine prosperity. That's different. So prosperity for everybody looks a little different, right? What that looks like for you, the prosperity, because you're a unique individual, right? But there's 4 spiritual laws, and when we examine those 4 spiritual laws, we start to see the connection to that inheritance of ours, to our divine birthright. We understand it already exists. It's already there. And we start to connect to it and bring it, calling it forward. So I like to share with you guys out of the Science of Mind magazine, food for thought, thescienceofmind.com. You can get your own subscription there. It's only $5 a month. Highly recommended. And today we're talking about our life purpose. So those spiritual laws we talk about that are connected to our prosperity. The first one's tithing. We talk about on Monday. Tuesday is forgiveness. We talk about on Tuesday. Wednesday is our goals, and Thursday we talk about our life purpose. Right? We talk about our life purpose. What is your life purpose? I spent a lot of time in my life looking outside of myself, believing I had a purpose out here. There was something big in this world I had to do. There was something I had to accomplish. There was something I had to become, right? In order to fulfill this accomplishment, to fulfill my life purpose. And it's through this spiritual practice that it's been revealed, and especially through this spiritual laws connecting to the prosperity, that it's been revealed very clearly that our life purpose, each and every one of us on this planet, is not as difficult as we make it seem, because we are it. Your life purpose is you. You were created by the source energy, by God, by great spirit, source, whatever that looks like for you. There's one, right? We can all agree there's one power, one source that has created all of this, made you specifically to be you. We are all made of the same stuff. We're made of mostly water. You can believe that. We're in formation. We are in formation, literally in formation. In these energy chakras, right? Of our own unique self. We carry that signature. We're made of the same, the water, the dust, it's all the same mix up, right? But it's the data, it's the soul, it's the information, it's the core of who we are. It's that unique being that is in this vessel, this vehicle through this, right? We're it. We are the life purpose. And that's why it's important for us to learn to master our energies, to understand this energy system, to understand our processing system. Because that's really what we're here to do. And we're getting sidetracked. If we're looking out here, it's coming within. When we come within and we connect with our passions, with our thoughts, we mind our mind, right? Mind our minds. Look at our thought processes. So today our quote is, reaching higher and higher. And I love how Spirit always, somehow this is always divinely conspiring and in alignment with what we're talking about. Even though we started this series 2 months ago. No clue this could happen, right? No clue, but here we are. Reaching higher and higher. Hello, Melissa. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hang out with us, hon. So our first quote today comes from Sharon Salzberg. We don't meditate to get better at meditating. We meditate to get better at life. Boom. Our life purpose. I love this. I love it. I just can't wait to see how it always ties together. So our next quote is from Ernest Holmes, A New Design for Living. The spiritual nature of the universe, God, mind intelligence, from all viewpoints, science, philosophy, and religion, always was, always is, and always will be, without beginning and without end, internal, immortal, timeless. If we are a creation of that which is eternal and immortal, if we are a creation of God, a God is what we are. Can what we are be other than immortal and eternal? Amen. Boom, right? I'm telling you. Boom. I love Spirit. The purpose of spiritual practices and spiritual living is to improve our quality of life, individually and collectively. We often forget the second part. What does my meditating on some remote mountain, achieving personal enlightenment, matter if it is not making my life better in some way? I remember buying this small 4-inch bamboo arrangement one afternoon in Chinatown in Washington, D.C. I asked something about needing to repot it once it grew. The clerk repeated several times that this kind of bamboo remains small. A year later, my 4-inch stalks were 8 inches. Just because someone who supposedly knows says we are to remain small, engage in war, and prone to illness does not mean that is the truth of our being. Our nature is to expand in greater and greater ways of expressing what we are, spirit. We do this work to recognize and be more eternally aware of our truth for the purpose of living that truth externally. This is why Yeshua said, "Be their fruit or actions, you will recognize them." Matthew 7:20. We are also reminded, so you see, faith by itself isn't enough. Unless it produces good deeds, it is deed and useless. It is dead and useless. If we treat and are not moving our feet, are we really committed to the treatment demonstration? At this month's end, for a new one to begin, let's recommit to that ever evolving nature of our being and act from the consciousness of living open at the top. Boom. The sky is the limit and not even really exactly. There is no limit. I'll tell you what. I love you brought that up, Melissa. The first day that really sunk in for me with spirit in one of my meditations. I'm like, the sky's the limit. And it was like, no, there is no limit. I went, ugh, like it all just became so like, yes, right? That's so true. There really is no limit. That is our limited thinking that the sky is the limit. Right? Boom shakalaka. Today's the last day of September. What? Exactly, right? What? And we're in like, again, do you see how divine the universe has been conspiring for us, right? Spirit set us up for this. Spirit's like, okay, guys, let's do this. 2 months ago, started us out in our roots. We've been clearing house. We've been cleaning house. We've gone up through every system, each one of our energies. We've spent a week in it. We've got the tools. We've done the work. We've done the homework. Here we are, masters at the top, and we're coming into this retrograde of all this, right? Getting to use this beautiful energy to reflect and see and give ourselves like, yes, like we talked about yesterday's goals, right? Look at the goals that we've accomplished, patting ourselves on the back and using that as the springboard for the next growth, the next expansion, saying, wow, what's to come next? Infinite, right? Infinite. I love it. Our affirmation for today, and then we're going to pull cards because we're down to 9 minutes. I believe in the internality, the immortality, and the continuality of my individual soul, forever and ever expanding. I understand that the life of all is God. I'll repeat that for those in the back. I believe in the internality, the immortality, and the continuality of my individual soul, forever and ever expanding, and I understand that the life of all is God. Boom. Shakalaka. I love this. I just love this. Okay. Let me pull our life purpose deck today. Life purpose. Life purpose, right? What's your life purpose? So, like I said, right? It's you. You are the purpose. And you mastering this energy, this is why it's important, right? When we have these clear energy system and we're connected to our passions, especially that heart chakra we talk about, the sacral, right? The sacral is our place of creation. That is the original space of creativity, right? This is why this energy, we're learning about these energies. We're here to process this information. We are information, process it, put it out into the world, right? Out into form to manifest around us. We are master manifestors. Everything in our world we have created. The unseen is creating the seen around our immediate field, right? That's why mastering this energy, we figure that out. And we master the things we manifest those things that we want. So let's see what the cards have for us today. Oh, give me that. You can't eat that. Have grapes, young lady. Okay. And I just thought it was so funny. I had my grapes this morning. I have to share this with you guys. My morning grapes. I love grapes for breakfast, but I just laughed. Talk about the universe and synchronicities. I was like, really, Spirit, you're amazing. I just love this. The crown jewels. They're literally the crown jewels. Like, you guys see the spirit. Like, literally, great spirit, universe, God is like, hey guys, one, eat the rainbow, color coordinated. I'm making this as easy as you can. Hey guys, if you're wanting some help, again, you know, like crown jewels. Hey, hello. I just love it, right? Like, I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Right? It is crazy to think everything we see. It is. And it's true though, right? We know it to be true. If you think about it, every single thing around us was a thought first. And it had to come through this energy, right? And so when we're learning like to master this, like I said, right? We start at that root. We take that first thought comes in, and then it comes into that sacral. That's that place of creativity, right? And our place of emotion we add to it. And then from the sacral, it comes up into our intellect where we can add our wisdom and our thought and our place of power. This is where we start to gain that momentum. And then it comes into our heart and it comes into like, is this for us to do? Is this our passion? Is this part of that vibration that's in alignment with who we are as an individual, right? Out of that heart. And then through our throat chakra, right? It's not all about just speaking out, but our throat chakra is about listening, speaking it out to ourselves, listening to ourselves, and speaking our truth. Yes, this does resonate. No, this doesn't resonate. Speaking that, listening truly to the heart, and then transmitting, giving, receiving, right? Coming into that divine intellectual, the divine spiritual knowingness of the third eye, right? And then we're sending that out to the universe, to the cosmos, to the very place where manifestation takes place, where the signals, where the processing, right? And then it goes to work creating and manifesting into the matter. It's beautiful when we learn to master it, right? Okay, so our life purpose. What is our life purpose today? Besides just being us, the passions, right? What is our passion? What are we being called towards? There it is. Trust. Trust in yourself. Trusting in your feelings, trusting in your dreams, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your own power, trusting in that creative vibration, having trust and faith in your ability to create and manifest, knowing that you are divinely supported by the universe to make those dreams a reality. Right? Wow is right. Like we can't make this up. I couldn't. I'm Nope. Right? We got to trust in ourselves. We have to trust in our own power. We have to trust in our own energy. If we don't, we'll always be like the ping pong ball floating on top of the ocean, just being wonked, just right, feeling like we're being just beat up by the universal energy around us until we realize that we are the ocean, we are the drop. We understand that energy, right? We become part of it, and then we understand the power we have, to not be bounced around, but we are the wave. We don't have to be pushed around by the wave. We get to be the wave. The grand, yes, right? We are such powerful, amazing beings. If we take the time to go within, we will understand we will never be without. It's impossible because this is where our treasures, this is where the prosperity is. It's within you. You're it. You are it. You're the gift to this place, this space, this time. Great Spirit created you as a gift. Pretty awesome, right? When we think about that, think nobody, no matter what, and even in this lifetime, like our souls will continue on. We're infinite. We're talking about that, right? But this experience right here, no matter what, you will never come back. Even and incarnated, when we come back in, we might have the exact same personality, same this, but we won't have the same physical body. We won't. This is a one and done, a once in a lifetime experience, a unique individual experience, and nobody else will ever have my experience as Jamaica. No one will have the experiences as Kelly, as Bjorn, right? Melissa. Nobody else will ever, even with us sitting here today having this experience together, I won't ever know what it's like to experience it through your eyes, nor will you know what it's like to experience it through mine. But we know here collectively, individually, that we're supporting that together and we're all experiencing the same experience. That's your life purpose. To be that informative, to gather that information from that viewpoint, from that perspective. Isn't it amazing? Trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in your feelings. Trust in your abilities. Trust in the gift you were given of this life to be here. You are the purpose. And that's all there is. When we understand that that is it, and that we can embrace it, and we're here to make choices, that makes that other stuff we talked about, right? The forgiveness, the tithing, when we start to see all these things, how these spiritual laws come together, they work in harmony to make the things easier for us to understand and remember who we are. To really, really remember who we are. Understand your power. Boom. All right, guys, we are at our time. I love you all so much. I do hope that we get to hear some testimony tomorrow, or we have questions, or any of those fun things. What I do know is it's always divine. Teddy, I'm back. I had to put up some groceries. Oh, exactly. There will never be another teddy bear. It won't. There won't be another of any of us in this time. So that's the honoring and the just enjoying every moment for what it is, really being in this moment and enjoying it, every bit of it, right? So guys, thank you for liking, following, and sharing. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. If you haven't already, please come over and check out the website, earthangelshheavensent.godaddysites.com. It is on the TikTok. It's in the bio. Facebook, it's in the links, the comments. I posted it in the comments, so you just have to click on the link and it'll take you right there. This is the place, space, and time where I put together where you can come 24/7 and plug in and get good vibes. First and foremost, that whole energy that I have set up in there is all about love and peace and calmness. It is a place set up that literally when you come into the website itself, you just connect to peace and calm and love. It's a high vibe energy place. There's blogging on there. There's going to be tools on there. My services are on there. The shop's on there, but we're also adding, there's going to be, you know, meditations available on there, different tools, recipes for essential oils, things you can use at home, tools you can use to um, help bring yourself into alignment, to bring yourself into that positive energy. It's just a place of positive 24/7 vibes. So like, follow, check that out. Come check out the website, sign up for the newsletter. You'll get a monthly little information. We're getting that up and going. Everything is building, so it's always new stuff coming into it. So the once a month, you'll get a little information of what we added, what's new. Have new teachers coming on. We're putting together right now. I'm have some amazing, amazing mentors coming in to help mentor in that spiritual realm. So there'll be spiritual teachers available there, offering their services to those that are seeking. So it's a place where you can come and feel who you're connected to, and it's just going to be awesome. It's a beautiful place. So I would love input. I'm open to that. Come check it out. Leave some feedback. Let me know what you think. If there's something you'd like to see there or any suggestions, please let me know. I would love those. I love you. Mini Bless. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, bookmark it, Teddy. You'll have to bookmark it. I have it pinned in the comments here. I believe I did. So you should be able to go right to it through that. All right, you guys. In Arizona, that's my home state. I love Arizona. I'm born and raised. New River girl right here. Yep. Back before New River was cool. All right, guys. I love you all so much. Again, if you would like to book an energy session and a Reiki session, my sessions, or a intuitive reading, if you're looking for a psychic reading, intuitive reading, like a Reiki healing, those are all available on the website as well. earthangelsheavensent.com, or sorry, earthangelsheavensent.godaddysites.com. It will be just .com very soon. As soon as I can get the domain transferred over, we're working on that. So you can book a schedule any of those, like I said, through there. Yeah, I'm super excited. I love you all. See you all back here tomorrow morning. Have a beautiful day. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It is based on the idea that the unseen life force energy flows through us and is what causes us to be alive. If one's life force energy is low, then we are more likely to get sick or feel stressed. And if it is high, we are more capable of being happy and healthy. Reiki is a simple, natural, and safe method of healing and self-improvement that anyone can use. It has been effective in helping virtually every known illness, and it always creates a beneficial effect. Reiki works in conjunction with all other medical or therapeutical techniques to relieve side effects and promote recovery. And because Reiki is all about the energy, it can be done at a distance, allowing you to enjoy a nice, relaxing session safely in the comfort of your own home. Schedule your in-person or distance session today. I look forward to working with you soon. Namaste.